Wow, I'm sweaty. If you couldn't tell, we're gonna work on nollie flips. Now, nollie flips are probably my favorite nollie trick. I do a lot of nollie heels, but nollie flips have always had a soft spot in my heart just because of the way they look. Growing up seeing people like Ryan DeCenzo, Ryan Gallant, Walker Ryan, Mike Moe, obviously, people like that just have super clean, super well popped, well caught nollie flips. That's always is something that was amazing and just like a true flex of control. I think I should take this opportunity to try to teach you guys nollie flips. And if you already have them, maybe I can give you a few pointers along the way to help you improve yours. Pop them a little higher, catch them a little, add a little bone to them, whatever you want out of them. I'm hoping that I can give you a few pieces of advice that can help you grow your nollie flip or land your very first one. Okay, so obviously, if you're considering nollie flips at this point in your skating, you probably have nollies down, you have kick flips down, maybe you can do a nollie shove, some 180s. Honestly, there's not too many prerequisites for nollie flips. All I think you should really have is a decent nollie. I don't mean popped 3 feet high and boned out. I just mean like be able to pop the nose off the ground and get in the air. Yep, that'll do. From there, you should have some aspect of a kickflip figured out. Have a good idea where your foot should be, the movement that it needs to take going up and out. Easy enough. A nollie flip, if you've done switch flips, then that's going to be a huge helping hand for nollie flips. Very, very similar to a switch flip. So there we go. You can nollie, you can kick flip, maybe you can switch flip. Put them together now, think about it. Beyond those 3 things, there's nothing else left to do besides start trying the nollie flip. Okay, so my setup for a nollie flip, I have my back foot about level with those inside bolts. Depending on what's comfortable for you, you can move it down or up. Some people can do it with their foot on the bolts. If you are that person, then congratulations, because I'm not. So you have your back foot situated. My front foot's about dead center in the tail. And when I'm gonna pop it, I'm gonna push off the balls of my toes. From there, once I have initiated the pop, I pop and I delay a second before I flick. That's what I find really gives it the adequate pop that I need. When I was younger, I used to have a really bad habit of nollie flipping and kicking down, making it roll on the ground. I still know some people that do it that way. That's fine if you can do it, if you're at least catching it off the ground. That's really all you need, but I'd like to see them get a little better than that, and that's why I've worked on mine to the point where they are now, and I'm really pleased with what I figured out. Let's do a couple examples. Occasionally, when you flick the nollie flip, sometimes you'll see that it won't get up at all. I had quite a few in that little run right there that just didn't want to pop. And the reason that is I'm flicking too soon. I'm flicking the second my nose touches the ground, and that's killing any upward momentum that the board has. You need to nollie, lift, and as you start to level, that's when the flick should happen. One of the strangest things when learning new tricks is that while you might think your foot placement really matters, it's not really where your feet are placed, but it's what they're doing from where you've placed them. So for me, on a few of mine where it tended to do like a half flip, or if it ever like did a super bone, that's how much of my foot I had on. I have the movement down. I know that I need to flick up and out to get it to lift. And if I have too much of my foot on, it's gonna go up and out and catch way too much of the tail of the board when it goes to flip. And that's either going to make it only do half, or it's gonna do half and rock it and wanna go up my butt. So to avoid that, I'm not really focused on the front foot at all. It's all in my flick foot. Pretty much no matter where this front foot is, if I place it just roughly in the middle of the board, I know what's gonna happen when I push down. I'm not often thinking about the pop on my nollie flips. I'm thinking about how to time my flick and how to lift before I flick to allow the board to get any sort of air that I want it to have. Just beginning your skate journey, don't worry, I have more videos on my channel. It might be a little more basic, more in tune with what you're currently learning or struggling with. Please let me know down below if you have any tricks that you want to see me cover. I'm going to be going live roughly once a week, probably on a Tuesday or Wednesday from here on out. Look out for that, might be a Monday as well. I'll try to keep you guys updated if you want to catch a live video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Here's your verse for the day.
Hebrews 8:10. I will put my laws in their minds and write them on their hearts. I will be their God and they will be my people. No longer will they teach their neighbor or say to one another, know the Lord, because they will all know me, from the least of them to the greatest. For I will forgive their wickedness and will remember their sins no more. I hope that you can all hold that verse near and dear to your heart. Think on it, believe it. Know that once you believed, you are saved. Your sins are not remembered. No one's going to tell a story about the past you when you get to the pearly gates. All is forgiven. You are loved.